Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Let me know if you're here. I'm just going to give it a few seconds, few minutes till I can see it. I don't see it yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, there I am. Hello, hello, hello. I don't always see the comments, so I always turn my phone on so that I can see the comments. But hello, Happy New Year. How's everyone doing? Did you have a great New Year? I haven't been on, I guess, well, I didn't come on the day after Christmas, but I am here today. Happy New Year. Happy Year of the Dragon. I hope your New Year and your holiday and your Christmas were prosperous, were loving, were just speckled with all types of friends and family. But let me know if you're on by saying hello or putting a comment there. If this is the first time you've been on, put a 1 so that after I'm done with the live, I can personally welcome you. If you're watching the live or replay, or put where you're watching from. It's always interesting to me to see where people are watching from. But today we're going to talk about numerology a little bit and the Year of the Dragon. There are some upcoming events that are posted on the event side, and more things are going to be coming up for 2024. My calendar is open for January and February. January is almost booked. You can go on the website, Connecting to Spirit with Stacy, to book a reading, or you can always reach out to me and we can get you booked as well. So I always like to set my intentions before I start so you know who I am and what I'm about. My name is Stacy. I'm a child of God, evidential medium, spiritual healer, and I have the ability to channel spirit using love and light for my higher good and the higher good of those that God puts in my path. I'm not the medium that says I see death all around you and you're going to be dead in 10 days. My gift, my prayer is that God, spirit, angels bring in the most loving message to help your spirit heal. So when you sit across from me in a reading, this is part of the intention that you hear. I always like to make sure that people understand how I work. All mediums work differently. It doesn't mean one's right and one's wrong. We just have our own different strengths, our own different modalities. So good morning, everyone. Let me know that you're here. I see that there are people on. I'm not seeing any comments yet, but hopefully the comments will show. I'm still working on the whole comment thing. So let's talk about the Year of the Dragon. This is 2024. So I wanted to talk about what the year means, what numerology means. It's something that I'm just starting to delve into, I've always been interested in it, but I've not completely understood it. I was born in the Year of the Dragon. I'm a Leo on top of that, so very maybe strong attitude, personality. I feel like my head's cut off a little bit. Let's see. Let me move this a little bit. So, okay, so I see you guys are on there, but I don't see comments yet, but that's okay. I'm sure I will see comments. So the Year of the Dragon. So people who were born under the dragon usually have good luck. They're very strong, and they're also very healthy. The Year of the Dragon signifies good luck, strength, health, and also the male element of yang, which it forces us to do action. So there's yin and yang, which is the balance, and yang represents the male element. So this is forced action. If your birth year is the year of the dragon, you're idealistic, passive, and generous. You seek perfection in all things that you do. In a relationship, you tend to give more than what you receive. You seem very passive about emotions, but actually deep within, you feel emotions very deeply. They're very passionate, very self-disciplined, only being vulnerable to the people that they trust. Dragons are connected with being strong and successful. So in the Orient, the dragon represents supernatural powers, wisdom, hidden knowledge and wisdom, and the strength of spirituality. Spirituality symbolizes power, change. Again, spirituality kept coming up, spirituality. The dragon is the protector and sometimes thought to be royalty. So I want to kind of roll that into what I'm going to talk about next with the numerology. So remember what the year of the dragon means. Good luck, strength, health, also forced action. So we look at numerology, and we just came out of 2023, which is a 7-year. So how you get that is you add 2 plus 2 plus 3, which equals 7. Okay? So we're in a 7-year. And we're coming out of this 7-year, and I didn't realize this last year. I don't know if anybody had kind of a difficult year in 2023, but the 7-year is self-centeredness. It's a time to take that inward look within and get things to bubble up, to allow the critical things to come up so that you can face them and see them. It's if you rushed through your goals through 2023, it was probably kind of frustrating and painful for you, because the 7-year is a time to slow down, to get perspective, introspect, to look deep within. 2023 was self-seeking, right? Self-development, journeys, improvements. So 2023 may have been a hard year, but it was the year of laying the foundation for what the 8-year 2024 is going to bring in. So in order to do that, you may have felt stretched spiritually. You may have felt stretched emotionally, physically. Your body may have been going through a lot of different changes, a lot of different things, but it was a very slow process. It's kind of, to me, last year should have been the year of the turtle, right? Because it was a slow and steady process. Things came to surface. It bubbled up. So it may have been a difficult year, a year of learning and looking within yourself. So I don't see any comments yet, but that's okay. So how many people can agree that 2023 was difficult? That it was a slow down year, basically. So now that we are coming into year 8, which is 2024, the year of the dragon, so it's 2 plus 2 plus 4. I had to think about it for a second. The 8-year represents leaving behind a time of introspective and moving into abundance. So last year was introspective. It was getting the view from within, digging down deep, learning from those things, getting the wisdom. So 8 is leaving that behind. So if last year was kind of tough, like I said, this is kind of, that was laying the groundwork for this year. Oh, I'm starting to see comments. Awesome. And Pam, I'm sorry you had a rough year, but know that 2024, you laid the foundation for that. So 8 represents a shift, and not just like a casual shift. Of course, I go to a gear shift. It's a drastic shift, a dramatic shift. So it's almost like being thrust into 2024. It's taking the past year and now allowing abundance to come in. What have I learned from last year? What have I gained from last year? What can I release from last year? It's kind of the preview of everything to come. But we have to invite this abundance in. We've laid the groundwork. You've done the hard work. Now it's time to invite the abundance in. And it was interesting when I was reading about, in numerology, the number 8. 8 represents the rainbow after the storm. So last year was the storm. And when you look at even the things around us, the things that are happening in the world today, last year was a storm. There was a lot of ick going on. So 8 represents letting go of that and being the rainbow after the storm. So 8 is the year of hope and of growth, of expanding and abundance. I'm excited about this. It's a time to trust and embrace all your experiences and take them to a higher level. So it's looking at the things that you've gone through in your past, all of the inner work that you did last year. And I'm just starting to learn more about shadow work, and it makes so much sense to me. Of all the things from 2023, all the things from the 7-year, okay? So 8 is meaning leaving behind a period of introspective and moving into a year of prosperity, welcoming in the prosperity. It's welcoming in the good things. You've walked through the muck. Now it's time to like dance in the garden, basically. 2023, to me, it challenged everyone. You know, when you think about your own reality, it challenged a lot of people. We lost a lot of friends. We lost family in 2023. A lot of different changes within the shop, within my life. I was kind of forced to slow down at one point because of things that were out of my control, because of some health issues. But it gave me a better understanding of who I was and who I am meant to be. So when you think about 2024, now we're back here. I know I'm jumping back and forth, but now we're back into the 8. It inspires us to break free and take action and bring our dreams into real life. Bring our dreams into real life. It's to break free from the things that are holding you back. The shoulda, coulda, wouldas. The when this happens, or, you know, we always put a timeline on things. So at the beginning of the year, I'll quit doing this, or at the beginning of the year, I'll stop doing this. When I have this paid off, then I'll do this. We always put this timeline on things. And then do you ever notice you never really do those things? So in 2024, it's time to break free from those things that stop us, from those things that hold us back. 8 is about redefining goals, holding emotional and spiritual space for yourself. I love that. You're holding space for yourself. You are putting your emotional and your spiritual self first. You are building yourself up instead of tearing yourself down. So in 2023, we did a lot of critiquing ourselves, self-improvement, what we could do better. And I mean, we can always do better. But if you critique yourself to a fault, which a lot of us did in 2023, there's that body code where it remembers. So 2024 is to release those negative demands that we put on ourselves and allow ourselves to like thrust forward. So we're holding spiritual space for ourselves. You did the hard work last year, and this year it's the time for it to pay off. But in order for it to pay off, you have to invite it in. You can't have a party and not invite anybody and expect people to show up. Sorry, I'm really thirsty this morning. Trying to get my protein drink in. So think about that. If you don't invite people to your party, no one's going to show up. If you don't invite abundance, health, happiness, goodness, prosperity, love into your life, if you're not open to it, if you don't open that door and invite it in, it's going to go walk right past the door because you're not open to it. And sometimes these are those boundaries that we put up. You know, people who were born in the year of the dragon, which, like I said, I was, They only trust certain people. They only let certain people in. But this year is the year to let others in, to trust more, to be more abundant, to give abundance, to receive abundance, to trust others. Let's see. But in order to, yes. I'm just reading through my, so identify the life that Spirit wants you to embrace. It's thinking about, what are the things that keep popping up in my life? What are the things that I keep seeing? What keeps like hitting me in the face? That's where the universe wants you to go. That's why they keep putting these reminders out there. So let's dig a little deeper into this, okay? Bear with me, I promise it will make sense. I just need you to be open to thinking about what I'm saying, whether you believe in numerology or the year of the dragon or signs and symbols or not. Be open to thinking about it. Be open to the what if this is real type of thing. Be open to, I'm going to think about that and see. I'm going to rethink about what happened in 2023, all the things that I learned, all the things that I stumbled over. And for 2024, even if you say, just in case, I'm going to invite abundance in. I'm going to stand strong and say, I will be abundant in 2024. So, when we dig a little deeper, the number 8 in numerology is ruled by Saturn, which is said to be the planet of karma, the ruler of karma. So, we all know what karma is. You get back what you put out. You receive what you put into the universe. So, you did all the hard work last year. So that means you are going to get back. So you're going to reap the rewards of it. You toiled the soil, you planted the seed, and now this is the year for you to blossom and bloom. Okay? Saturn pushes us, almost demands us to sacrifice, to pursue our dreams. So it's saying, what are you dreaming of? What do you want? Where do you need to go? What do you need to be? What do you need to do? Again, last year, you worked the land. You toiled the soil. You planted the seed. You did all the groundwork. You watered the seed. Now it needs to just blossom and bloom in 2024. So Saturn teaches us to step up in responsibility of our own doings, which says to me, I'm responsible for my own destiny. I can make things happen. I can stand strong and say, you know what? Well, I tried. Here's where my vision is. Here's where my focus is. I'm inviting positive things to happen around me. I'm welcoming it in. And when you welcome it in, and maybe I need to explain that a little bit more. So when you welcome in abundance, it doesn't necessarily mean financial. It's how you feel about yourself, how you feel about the people who are around you, the things that are given to you, your blessings. So when you welcome it in, when you see it and you recognize it, you thank the universe, you thank God for giving it to you, instead of saying, well, things have gone too well. When's the bottom going to drop out? Where's the fine line? I don't trust this. I don't understand it. Something must be wrong. It's welcoming it in, thanking the universe, thanking God for putting this in your life, crossing your path. Continue to give me abundance. Continue to show me how I can give abundance to others. So, that controls your own destiny. The only person that can make you feel good or bad about yourself and your actions is you. If you allow someone else to stomp on your dreams and your emotions, that's on you. Now, I know that there are physicalities, health issues and things like that tend to make us feel down because, we listen to what the doctors say. And it doesn't always fit well in our psyche. And there are some things that are out of our control, and I understand that. But it's looking at the things that you need to be grateful for at that time as well. I hope that makes sense. So I'm not saying that your doctors are wrong. I'm not saying that your health, your things like that are your fault. I'm saying look at the blessings that surround the health. Does that make sense? Okay. So you're in charge of your own destiny. Saturn is in Pisces in 2024. And that's a sign to release your dreams into the universe that may not have been realistic. So in 2023, were your goals, were your expectations too high? And I don't always necessarily agree with that. Why not reach? You're going to dream anyway. Why not dream big? But it's putting those dreams out into the universe, standing firm. It's not giving up on those dreams, but it's giving it to the universe and saying, show me how I can put this into play. And when I talk about that, what I want to say is, yes, I did say that. What I want to say is last year, and I've got this in a couple pages ahead, so I might talk about it again. Last year, I felt drawn to pray for health and healing and peace for the universe, for every single person that crossed my path. I would say a little prayer for them. Before I would go to sleep at night, I would pray and I would visualize the earth, the universe being wrapped in a cloth of healing, of prosperity, of peace. Because I feel like we as a human race right now, or maybe just that last year, maybe this was my introspective that I need to release, lost our peace. We lost our trust. We lost our health and our good feelings. So I felt compelled to bring peace to the earth. Big dream. And that's what this is talking about. To release, how does it say? How did I write it? To release your dreams into the universe that may not have been realistic, but that you really want. But when you release your intentions to the universe will take care of it. Because you always want to be careful what you wish for. Sometimes we want things that can be very daunting on ourselves. That's too much. So we have to think about what is realistic. Give it to God when it's more than what you can handle. And when I would pray every night, and I still do it every single night, I'm giving it to God to heal the universe, to make the universe a better place, to help us to find peace within ourselves and within each other, to gain back trust in those things that we just lost trust in. Make sense? So, let's go back. Oh, I'm not a very good whistler. I shouldn't have done that. So let's go back to it being the year of the dragon, which represents good luck, strength, help, the male yang, forced action, supernatural powers, wisdom, hidden knowledge and strength, power and changing your own spiritual protection, and royalty. Love that. So, let's think about that for a minute. Royalty. I'm going to go into that. So, was 2023 kind of the road of hard knocks for you? Every time you got ahead, did you feel like you were being knocked back? Did it stretch your patience, your education, your love? Did it stretch you? Did it make you uncomfortable? Did it force you to slow down? Because it was a slow and steady process as you were learning through 2023. That's what 7 is. Did you get a lot of introspective? Did you get a lot of inner knowledge? Did you learn some hard truths? These are just things that I want you to think about when you think about the 7 year, which represents 2023, the bubbling up of things, so that we can now walk into abundance. When you have an infection, it bubbles up. You need antibiotic to heal it. Well, we went through the antibiotic. Now we're in that healing process. Now we're in that process of the dragon, of the number 8. So I think we all kind of had a difficult year last year. And like I was saying before, because of things that were out of my control, I was forced to slow down. Whether it was in the shop, whether it was in appointments, whether it was family and friends, but I was forced to slow down. I was forced to think about things. I was forced to hold space for myself, but then I felt bad about holding space for myself. So when you look at year 8, right, it's being okay with holding space for yourself, okay? It's looking inward, setting goals, but it helped me to understand the path that was coming for 2024. I have to invite in abundance. I have to invite God in. I have to invite the universe in. I have to invite good things in. Doesn't always mean that bad things aren't going to happen. But if I look at it on a positive aspect of, I was forced to slow down this year for a reason. And I may never know what that reason is. But I needed to do that. And I wasn't listening, basically. So the universe goes, okay, we're going to put a big fat stop sign right in front of her. And we're not going to allow her to move forward so that she can take this inner look within herself. So, oh gosh. So I feel like 2024 is the year for us to say, I'm going to do the best that I can in every situation. Be the best version of me. And then review it. Instead of spontaneously just doing something and then going, wow, I could have handled that a lot better. Now you will have, wows, I could have done a lot better moments. So don't be hard on yourself when you do that. Just pull yourself back into check and say, I'm going to be the best version of me. I'm going to give out abundance. I'm going to invite abundance. I'm going to have a better perspective on things because of the crap that I went through last year. So, the Year of the Dragon talks about royalty. And I thought this was interesting. So just, watch this. Okay, so royalty is defined people of royal blood or status. It's also defined as a sum of money paid for something, a performance. It means royal kin, family. Any family that reigns here, any family that reigns in heredity, I can't read my own writing. So anyway, doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. So, people of royal blood, you're a child of God. You're a child of the universe. You're royal. You are a universal being. You are royalty. Payment, status, right? The things that you did, the things that you went through last year, basically that is the payment that's laying the foundation of allowing the Year of the Dragon 8 to come through for you. It's kind of like the penance that you paid and the things that you deserve. So I don't want you to get a big head about thinking, oh, I deserve abundance. It's humbly accepting and inviting abundance in and sharing that abundance with everyone. So, to me, this makes me think, when you think about royal kin, and kin is like your family, think about your tribe. Who are the people you surround yourself with? How do they make you feel? How do you make them feel? Can you rely on them? Do you trust them? This makes you royalty. It's that growth within yourself. All things that come, all good things come through growth. They come through pain. They come through maybe stretching, some discomfort. But your royalty, basically, accept that. You were not put on this universe to be status quo, to be junk, basically. You have a universal royalty of what your focus is, of what your purpose is. And it's time to put that crown on. Oh, shoot, I wanted to bring my crown. It's time to put that crown on and accept that, step into the universal law of abundance, of royalty. So, why do I bring up Chinese symbols? Why do I bring up the Year of the Dragon? Symbols, spiritually, are important. You all know that. Oh, I saw a cardinal. Oh, I saw a rainbow. I saw this. I saw this. Spiritual, synchronicities. Symbols are important, and they've been important for a very long time. They're signs from the universe, little sneak peeks at what's to come. So, a symbol defined. See, I put all this together. Like I said, this is something that I'm learning and I'm excited about, so you might hear about it for a little while. So symbols defined is it facilitates an understanding of the world in which we live in, thus serving as the grounds upon which we make our judgments. Okay, 2, they provide clues and understandings, experiencing, conveying recognizable meanings that are shared with society. And 3, it taps into our subconsciousness. It invokes strong feelings, memories, and emotions. So, think about the signs that are around us, things that are subconscious, right? Things that we have learned over the years. You're driving, you see a stop sign, without even really thinking about it, foot comes off the gas, goes onto the brake, to stop, to look both ways before you proceed. Your phone rings, it's that sign that someone on the phone needs you. They need to talk to you about something. Whether they want to ask about your auto warranty or not, right? But it's these signs, these things that subconsciously we know about. Numbers are very similar. We look at the synchronicities and the angel numbers, 1111, 777, 333. Numbers are important. They indicate things. Think about a balance sheet. When you are balancing your finances, if you see numbers in red, maybe not so good, but you want the numbers to be in green, right? Or you want to be in the black. So numbers are important because this is a small preview of what's to come. So whether you believe in numerology or not, whether you believe in the Year of the Dragon or not, there's a reason why these things were put together. There's a reason why synchronicities happen. It's a sign, it's a symbol, it's that sneak preview of what may be to come. So if I ask you to just open your mind up to the possibilities, if you don't believe in numerology or completely understand it or the Year of the Dragon, but I'm just asking you this year just to be open to the possibilities of this is your year for abundance. I'm inviting abundance in. I'm going to save spiritual space for myself and feel more grateful for who I am instead of critiquing every single thing that I do. What if abundance is brought into your life? Isn't that a good thing? So when you want to invite abundance, when you have, like I said, when you have a party at your house, when you have a wedding and there are some people that aren't going to come. And then there's people that will just show up. And then there's like, oh man, I really hope this person comes. That's what abundance is. I really hope abundance comes in. So I'm going to be open to inviting abundance in and standing firm and knowing that things are going to be abundant this year. It is the male yang this year. It encourages you. It pushes you to take action, especially if 2023 was stagnant and difficult. The year went by so fast, but was it a struggle throughout 2023? You laid the foundation. You worked the land, right? You toiled the soil. You planted the seed. Now it's time for you to blossom and bloom. So for me, I welcome in 2024. There's new and wonderful things that are coming into my life that I'm welcoming in. And I'm offering the blessing to you to come with me during this, to welcome in a new year of 2024, the year of the dragon, of strength, of health, of prosperity, of growing, of blooming, right? So come with me. And I've been praying and meditating for this year that everyone finds peace and healing. And this year, I want you to open up your heart, your mind, and your spirit to peace, to healing. This year, my door is open to receiving abundance through the groundwork that I laid last year in 2023. So who's going to join me? Who's going to be part of this with me? Welcome in all the good energy that you can. I mean, bottle it up, take it in. Breathe in that good energy. It's like, right after a rain, how the air smells. To me, that's a good thing. And I just want to go in and just breathe in the air. Some people like the smell of the air, by the ocean. Oh, just breathe it in. Just welcome it in and hold on to it. That's what I want abundance to be for you. Breathe it in, welcome it in, invite it into you. You welcomed in 2024 at midnight a couple nights ago. What were you welcoming in? You're kicking out 2023. It may have been really difficult for some people. It may have been a learning experience for some people. It may have been very good for some people. But 2024, the number 8, welcomes in abundance. It is the year of the things that bubbled up last year to calm down. It's the year to see why you laid that groundwork. Invite in the year of the dragon. Oh shoot, I thought I had brought that in there. Because you are royalty, because you are being pushed to sacrifice things to get to your dreams. Hold on, I'm looking for back where I was. The number 8 is leaving behind the time of introspective. It's a dramatic shift from last year. It's allowing, inviting, welcoming abundance in. It's the rainbow after the storm. So my friends, my tribe, that's what the year of the dragon is about. That's what numerology number 8 is, inviting in abundance. So, I hope this made sense to you all. I hope you're as passionate about it as I am, because 2024 needs to be a good year. I went through some crap last year. The world went through some crap last year. So we need to, allow ourselves to save space for ourselves, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Invite peace and happiness in. Share abundance with others. Be grateful. Look at the positives of things. Think about what you learned last year. But it's the beginning of 2024. Let's get off on the right foot and proclaim that we're going to have abundance here. It takes strength. But it's the year of the dragon. And I don't know if I said about it or not, but with the dragon people, they're usually the protectors, right? So it's the year of the dragon. Don't you want to protect your own energy? Don't you want to protect your abundance? Those people that you love that are around you? Be the protector of your own energy. You are in control of that. All right, guys. I hope this made sense to you. I pray that each and every one of you are living the life you love and loving the life you live. If not, you're the only one that could change it. 2024 numerology 8. Look it up. The year of the dragon. Look it up. And be open to abundance. Be open to receiving the good things that the universe wants to give to you, instead of accepting that the universe is just going to dump all this crap on you. No more crap dump. We are receiving abundance. All right, guys. If you're interested in booking appointments, go to the website, Connecting to Spirit with Stacy. You can go on this Facebook, of course. Under events, there'll be a lot more that are coming up. I'll be in Bel Air here in a couple weeks. In March, I'm doing a gallery at the Lodge in Gettysburg. I've got some things coming up here at Hip Gypsy Emporium. So you'll start to see these things. If you want to be part of my email group, put your email address in the comments. Feel free to share this video. I hope you have a blessed day. Here's to an abundant new year. Peace out. I love you, and I will talk to you next Tuesday. All right, bye-bye.